Hello, fairy family. I am about to do a reading for you, whoever got a call to this video right here. Let's do a collective reading for the viewers. Oh, crack myself up. Oh. Seven of Air. The Magician. Release, death, and balance. Okay. So you're mastering maybe a part of your mind, your thoughts. You're going round and around in your head about something here with the Seven of Air. Okay, plans that need revision, more going on that meets the eye, poor timing. Something needs to be slowed down for a second and looked at. The Magician in reverse, you're ready, you have the resources available to manifest, life is magical. But this Magician in reverse is saying that because plans, there's something that needs to be looked at and revised before going forward. That your ability to manifest right now is being halted, it's being stunted. There's a little bit of resistance being added to it, but that's for your good, because something has to be released. Something needs to die off and be let go. You have to go through this process. You have to grieve it and let it go, release it. The end of a phase or situation, spiritual transformation, time to move on. So something that you've been holding on to has been taking up your mental space, has been occupying your vitality. Archangel Zadkiel here is coming in to balance you out, babe. To bring you back into balance, bring you back into center, bring you back into your grounding. Reminding you of who you are, the need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise. Wait for perfect timing. Wow, okay. Your Seven of Air here is saying poor timing. And Archangel Zadkiel is saying wait for your time. It is not now. Whatever it is that you are trying to force or push or pursue right now in this moment, you're being delayed. You're being delayed and you're being told to let something go and release it before you can call it into fruition, before you can be in your full power in this Magician, before you can manifest, before you're ready. You're not yet ready. You do have the resources, you have the ability to manifest. Life is magical. You will be ready when you release this through Archangel Azrael. The end of a phase. So yeah, something that you're letting go of, something that you're moving on from. Maybe an old version of yourself, a relationship, a old way of being, an old vision that you may have had for what your life would be, for what it should be. And you're learning to reflect. You're being asked to reflect and see what it is that you need to let go of, to release, that's holding you back. That's taking up your mental space, your thoughts, your heart space. Stealing your vitality from actually being able to manifest and use your full power. Let's see what else for this collective spirit come through. I like the way that felt. Okay. The founder, foundations, community. Wow. The assassin, ruthlessness and conviction. The puppeteer, explanations and apologies. Ooh, okay. You're being asked to kill off this version of you that felt the need to over-explain yourself, that felt the need to please others. You're being called to, that is what you're being called to release. That's what you're being called to let go of, because it's blocking your power here. It's blocking your power, it's blocking your ability to walk in your authentic truth, you're out of balance because you're not walking in your truth. You you're over explaining your need to exist. And by doing so, you're stunting your vitality. And this inner critic is really redirecting you from your ability to create. So you need to release it. And then the foundations and community come to rebuild your foundation from your truth, your authenticity. That's when your genuine self comes through, and that's when your genuine community can show itself to you, through you. Okay, Spirit, what else do we have for this collective? Balanced life, again with this balance. You're gonna have a balanced life. Love seeks your well-being. Simple pleasures. Look for beauty that is all around you. Through the simple pleasures in life, there's so much beauty around us constantly. And when we learn to slow down a bit, to really see it in its true essence, can we then learn to walk in gratitude and be grateful for this life that we're living and getting to experience and witness. It makes things coming in that much more welcomed and fruitful. Life's purpose. Seek your own deeper vision for life. You're being asked to really look within, find what gives you the simplest of pleasures and joys. Because it's in the simplicity that true life can happen and can be experienced. Beyond the ego, surrender to the flow of life. You're being called to let go of the things holding you back, to release, to really balance out, moderate, compromise where you need to. Wait for the timing to come in for your life's purpose to really be able to manifest fully. As you continue to release and surrender, you'll know when. You'll know when's when. When feels right. Bountiful harvest. What else for this collective? You're gonna have a bountiful harvest. I know that's right. Okay? I know that's right. Because you're going to manifest your most high good. And it's going to be fruitful. Because you're setting solid foundations. When you set the foundation, when you give the plants the proper nutrients it needs to survive, to shelter the storm, to come out on the other side and bear fruit, you're doing it through love. Love matters. You're finding out through this journey that love is what keeps you going. It's what drives the boat. Be gentle with yourself. You're being asked to speak gently to yourself and really hold that space for yourself and see the younger version of you, that inner child of you. Really look at them and hold space for them, and being able to do that for others. When we can be gentle with ourselves, we can be gentle with others. Because we know compassion. Contemplation. Contemplation, really sitting and looking within, looking at our inner demons and our angels. Looking at our shadow and our light. Looking at the parts of us that can evolve and the ones that can go dormant, because we are trying to evolve to our highest good, and we want those parts of us to not remain dominant to us being held back from our truth, from our purpose, your life's purpose. Seek your own deeper vision for life. So you're being asked and reminded that right now, at this moment, is not the time. But it's coming. And it's coming through your ability to go within, to hold space, to remind yourself of love, the love that you have within, to be gentle with yourself and go beyond your ego, to really remain centered in who you truly are, not who you've been shaped to be or told to be. But you're really finding your truth in all of this. Once you keep removing the layers, you're peeling them back and really getting to see you for the first time. And that recognition, that remembering is surreal, and it's also empowering. And you have your angels and your guides near you, with you, through this journey in contemplation, as you go within and rearrange. You're being supported, and you're evolving. It's through the transformation that a little bit of chaos happens, right? Birth is not an easy process, but it's through the journey of allowing something to be born that things beyond our wildest imagination can come into fruition. And it can be far more abundant than we even realize. I'm sending you so much love, so much warmth. Be tender with yourself. Hold space for yourself. Continue to hone in on your truth. Know when your sacred no is a no and when it is a yes. Being able to speak your truth firmly and surely. And by doing so, each and every truth that you speak leads you closer and closer to exactly the path that you're trying to walk, exactly the path that you're walking. Everything gets you right back on course. And you can really hold yourself and give yourself a big ol' hug and appreciation for the different versions of you that have gotten you here and this version now that will get you forward further. Sending you love. Thanks for being here, and I will see you in the next reading.